So, I've got this little like screen recording from a group call that I did with some of the boys the other day, and you can see we've got my guy Osama. He's saying how he was so impressed. Well, he actually felt violated with how good I was at selling to him, right? And that's how he knew that he should learn from me because I am just so good at selling. And when people are struggling with actually making sales in their business, a lot of the time it doesn't actually come down to like the actual skills of like handling objections, blah blah blah. Because if you do the process good enough, if your structure, your sales systems are in place well enough, your lead nurture is good enough, then you don't even need to be good at selling. And this is what I try to teach people, right? You don't need to be good at selling. I don't even have to handle objections. I get people throwing money at me through the DMs. Right, you've seen on my videos. Osama here, like in this video that I'm gonna put on the screen in a second, says that he was just so impressed by the way things were going with how I sold to him that like I literally took him. He was gonna buy from someone else, and I didn't even like convince him otherwise. I didn't have to convince him. He came to the conclusion himself that you know what, no, I'm gonna buy from this guy, and I didn't even try. I generally did not even try. So yeah, the main things that people are going wrong, we're going to be breaking this down in this video. I'm going to be teaching you how to sell on easy mode. But before we get into that, I just want to play this quick 1 minute video so you understand where I'm coming from here.
This whoever is watching this, yeah, the way if you guys know how Temi, why I actually registered with these guys, if you guys just know how Temi spotted me, I felt violated how he sold me the soul. If you guys just see the Instagram DMs and how he done the outreach, it's like no, this guy done it in that way. Please, Temi, if you just can't show them how you just actually got into me. Out, he literally, bro, he took me from another person that I wanted to be with. He stole me and he put me there without even me realizing.
Actually, I do remember as well, actually, as
Bro,
well,
it was
because I think
insane,
I think
fam.
I think you was talking about closing or something as well, and it was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I do remember actually.
Bro,
Let's see
he
if I can
planted the
let's see
seed.
if
He
I
gave me
can
the
get
YouTube
that.
video. Bro, it's all personal preference, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was like, and he fucked up my brain. And later on, he took my money. I said, if this guy can do this to me, bro, I want to learn from him. Fuck all these guys outside, bro. If this guy can do that to me, bro, it's like, fuck it, I'll go with him, bro. I
What's
couldn't.
your Instagram username?
It's OU.
So, now that you've watched that video, how to sell on easy mode in 2024. Maybe you are just starting your own business. Maybe you've had your own business for a while now and you've been struggling. Or maybe you're thriving, but you just want to increase some of the numbers, increase the KPIs so that you can make more money, of course. So, you should not be dealing with BS smokescreen objections in 2024. If your prospects are giving you silly objections, like I need to think about it, then you either do not establish a big enough gap or you advance the sale too quickly. And it's also possible that your offer's terrible. What do I mean by this? So every time you get on a sales call with someone or you're having a conversation in the DMs, what you are trying to do is figure out how you can help them because that's what we're here to do as salesmen and as business owners. We're here to solve people's problems. We're here to help them. And in order to help them, you need to identify like what are the problems that they are currently facing. And then you are going to be the bridge between their current situation and their desired situation. In order to make your service a no-brainer for them, the bridge needs to be really big. You need to be building such a big gap that they simply could not do this without you. That you are the only way to achieve their goals. So what you need to do is you need to really dive into their current situation and the things that they're struggling with at the moment. So if you run a growth agency where you're going to help them take from point A to point B, what is holding them back? Okay, you help people scale past 20K a month. What is holding them back from getting to that point? Does their lead flow suck? Does their branding suck? Does their sales process suck? Are they not getting any leads? Or like, what is it that's holding them back? And dive really, really deep into that. Ask consequence questions. This is no one asks consequence questions. I don't think I've ever heard anyone ever talk about consequence questions. But instead of just asking the pain point, oh yeah, what do you think is holding you back from achieving this goal? At the moment, my lead flow is terrible. Oh, okay. So how long have you been struggling with this problem for? And what have you tried so far in order to solve that problem? Ah, I see, man. So it seems like you've been struggling with this for a long time and you've tried a lot of different things, right? So let me ask you a question, mate. What would happen if you weren't able to do anything about this? Oh, well, if I weren't be able to do anything about this, then my business is going to fail. And I'm like, oh, so how much does it mean to you to actually find a solution to this problem? I mean, it's I need it, bro. Like, it means everything to me to find a solution to this problem because I want to make this work. Okay, I understand. So worst case scenario though, like worst case scenario, you weren't able to find anything. Like, what would your life look like in 6 months from now? Oh, well, you know, I'd probably have to go back to work and get another job and I'd be miserable, man. Okay, and best case scenario, let's say we did find a solution to this problem. What would your life look like then? Oh, well, I'd have a good business, man, and I'd be living the dream, blah, blah, blah. Dive deep into the problem. Like, actually establish a gap rather than just identifying the problem and moving on like most people do. Actually dig deep into the gap. You shouldn't be selling the systems, the processes, getting into all of the details about your services because people don't care. People just care about the results that you're going to bring them. And in order to clearly communicate the difference between where they are now and the difference of where you're going to get them to, you need to deep into the problem. Okay, so that's what I mean by you do not establish a gap. And what I mean by you advance the sale too quickly is not everyone just because they said yes, let's book a call, doesn't mean that they're going to jump on a call and be in a position to buy. You can tell if they are closed off, if they are giving you shallow answers, they're not opening up to you, then they are probably not ready to be moved on into a sales call or to be pitched to. Right? It's like understanding female. It's like understanding female nature and like choosing signals and stuff like that. Like a girl will give you signals if that she's open for you advancing. Right? Your prospects are going to give you signals. Like the way that they talk to you is going to be a clear representation. Like are they ready to even be on a sales call yet? Don't rush the process. You don't want to be burning through leads. Just because you've got them on a sales call does not mean like, okay, well, now they're just a statistic. Statistically, 2/3 of people are just not going to buy no matter what. I don't think that's true. You just rush the process. Instead, put focus on your lead nurture. And what I've found is that with most businesses, the reason why they're not making the money that they want to be making is not because they can't generate attention, because everyone knows how to generate attention on some level. Everyone knows you can send a bunch of cold DMs, you can make a bunch of organic content, or you can post a bunch of ads. Everyone knows how to generate attention, but the problem with most people is the lead nurture. That's the problem. And that's why it's super important to have a good team of setters rather than just doing it yourself or having mediocre setters. It's really important to have A players. It's really important to have an organized CRM so that you can actually have multiple conversations, keep going back to these people so that you're only advancing the sale when they're ready to be advanced. Like, you're not losing any leads here. If you don't book Jimmy in a call today, it's not a problem because you know you're still going to be having conversations with Jimmy in the next couple of weeks, in the next couple of months. You know that lead's not going anywhere because your setters are going to take care of that. So how to have a good lead nurture system is, first of all, I haven't even wrote it on here, but it's actually having a good personal brand, like strong personal branding, posting value on your stories, posting value assets to give them free source to help change their beliefs, posting case studies, posting short form content, long form content. First of all, just having a good personal brand. And then, having a good setter to have multiple conversations with these guys, to really dig deep into their journey, like what are they struggling with, to help actually implant some urgency in their brain through multiple conversations. And once they are at a point where they're starting to open up and they're actually starting to show interest in you and what you do in your services, that's when it's time to move it from the nurture phase into the conversion phase. But this is not to be rushed. The nurture phase can take months. It can take days. It can take hours. It can take months. The important thing is to have the systems in place to make that happen. If you don't have the systems in place, you need to get the systems in place, okay? I'm sorry to tell you, but you need to stop running your business like an amateur. It's not complicated. It's not complicated to set up, but a lot of people just don't know how to set it up. And if that's you, you need to pay someone to do it for you, okay? There's so many people that can do it for you. The rise of appointment setting, the rise of these sort of growth partner models. There's people that can do this for you, and it's going to save your business, okay? Regular value assets. When you're making value assets, like content is king, of course, 2024, content is king. Yes, you're giving away as much free value as possible, but the point of your content is to also help change beliefs, because you can give away all of the value, but a lot of people, the thing that's holding them back is not a lack of information, it's limiting beliefs in their head. So the most important thing for you to be able to do to actually provide value to your audience is by helping them change their beliefs. That's one of the most important things that you can do. And if you're the person that's going to help them change those beliefs, and as a result of changing those beliefs, they go away and get results, then they're going to almost like attribute that success to you, because you're the one that helped them change their beliefs. And with the law of reciprocity, they're going to come back and they're going to be interested in your services, right? This is how I get people to aggressively throw money at my face. If you're wondering, like, the whole funnel, like the attention, nurture, conversion, attention, the social setter system, I've got a few videos on that you can go watch. Lead nurture, I've got a few videos on that you can go watch. And conversion, I've got a few videos on that you can go watch. So make sure to subscribe for more source. If you are looking to build your own empire and scale past 20k a month in 2024, brand new year, January the 1st, it's a Monday. Let's get at it, boys. Wishing you all bigger victories to come this year. If you want my help personally on scaling past 20k a month, then all you got to do is either DM me on Instagram or just book a call with me down below. Hope this helped, boys. Keep grinding.